So I'm going to use just a mild cleanser which contain alcohol. So just to make sure I don't have any, oil or any other residue from the skin. Close your eyes. Yeah. The place where I'm cleansing, there basically we are sticking ball cap, gluing ball cap, okay? So we are going to use adhesives, which is glue, gum. So sometime it may not help to stick. So make sure you use water-based or alcohol-based cleansers. When you're using alcohol-based cleanser, make sure your eyes are very shut tightly so you don't spill any alcohol inside the eyes. The next process basically is a product, it's called Marley Skin. It is not a primer, it's basically a barrier foam. So it helps to protect the skin from all these adhesives, okay? I'm just using a sponge to apply a thin layer of Marley Skin. So wherever I'm gluing the ball cap, so there basically I'm applying the Marley Skin thin layer. So we are also handling the product, so I'm also applying for myself. So it will make sure it basically protects your hand from drying or causing any possible irritations. Okay, this is the cap basically we're talking about. So this comes in different varieties, small, large, a different material. Today we are going to use a product called Gladzan, okay? The ball cap name is called Gladzan, which basically melts with acetone. So you can see in couple of minutes how we apply and cut the ball cap. So first make sure your ball cap thoroughly cleaned with the powder, because this product usually comes with a powder. So you clean with a wet wipe or alcohol. Then once you clean, you need to flat his hair. He basically have a good thick curly hair. So we have used product called Gaff Cot, which is available in Kryolan. It's a very thick gel. So we have used that Gaff Cot and flatten his hair as much as possible. Once you flatten, you can apply ball cap. I'm just putting. Leave. Yeah. So make sure your cap fit very snugly and tightly. Okay. Close your eyes. Yeah. Okay. Once it is snug, so we need to make sure you need to stick the ball cap before cutting or freeing his eyes. For glue, I'm using the product called Proceed, which is adhesive, which is available in Kryolan. It's basically used to stick ball cap prosthetics. So you can use any disposable cup or glass or steel cup to decant the product. So and for application, I'm using a Q-tip, cotton bud Q-tip. So we'll just lift the ball cap. So the glue will be white in color. It's like almost like a milk consistency. So basically you need to wait or to become transparent, then only you can stick it. Now it's still white, or you can use any hair dryer or small fans just to fasten the process. So you can see the ball cap basically, the glue basically turning from milky white to a transparent. So if you have a hair dryer, it's best because you can fasten it. This glue is not only to stick ball cap, you can use it to stick small silicone prosthetics, nose, ears, wicks, not wicks, nose, ears, wounds, scar. You can see the white completely has to become transparent. So you don't need to worry, this is water-based adhesive. So Kryolan offer very skin-safe and skin-friendly adhesives or glues to apply wigs, mustache, sideburns, all those things. Yeah. Now we'll just carefully, gently fix, and you need to apply the pressure. So we stuck the front. Now we need to release him from the cap so he can breathe freely and he can open his eyes. So to cut the ball cap, you can directly use a scissor, or there is one more option to cut acetone, cosmetic grade acetone. So hold your breath. Close your eyes. You can see the cap basically melting. Close your eyes tightly. Make sure you use very careful near eye area when you doing the acetone part. Yeah. So next we can start to glue rest of the areas. First gluing, we will complete front part, which is forehead. Then we'll go to ears. Next we'll come to back. Okay. So Balachandran is using same proside to glue his back. Okay. So the cap can fit very tightly. So while gluing, the same process. Basically is applying the glue. Make sure we will wait until the glue has been become transparent. Then we will, the model either should be neutral or we will ask to lean little bit backward. So when you be on the neutral position, the ball cap will be very tight and fixed. Otherwise, if you do lean front and if you apply, when you do this, you will form a lot of wrinkles behind your back. The same process, glue, dry. So when you're doing back side, I will start to glue maybe on the sides. So usually, basically, we use acetone to cut all the way through. So right now we don't have much time, so I'm just using a pair of scissors just to cut the excess ball cap. Make sure you're very careful with the skin when you cut with the scissor. Don't cut the model skin. Okay. So I'm just lifting again. Same process. I'm just applying the glue from the hairline almost ½ inch. Not too much, not too thin band of the glue also. Okay. I'm just lifting the ball cap, then make sure பண்ணும்போது புல் பண்ணணும் இது ரிங்கிள்ஸ் வருதுல்ல ஸோ ஒரு பேக் சைடு தான தலை தூக்க சொன்னோம் ஓகே just make sure not too much, yeah, just a little bit, so not too much. Yeah. We pull tightly and back is already secured. Next we will release his ears. The same way this side. Yeah. Huh. So we will do the cutting part, then we'll start to glue behind the ear and side buns. So before that we need to release, pop his ear out. So to do that, always make sure when you're cutting the ball cap, you always take a inner earlobe reference, not the outer one. Because if you take outer earlobe reference, if you cut, sometime you may have a short of cap fitting behind his ear. So same, you are using acetone, Q-tip. Yeah. So gently we start to cut. So this is a great advantage over other ball caps. Why? Because you can cut it not using any sharper object like scissors. So, and one more advantage of this ball cap is we are using acetone to cut. The same acetone we are going to use to blend the ball cap to the skin. It basically, you can just turn this side. You can see the acetone is already start to eat the ball cap. Okay. Now we'll gently release his ear out. Make sure you don't pull or stretch ball cap when you cut. Why? Because you may tear the ball cap. Okay. So it will be like this. So then we will glue this part and this part, then complete back. Right. So now I'm using the scissors. So now again proceed. Side buns, thin layer. Always apply in a thin layer so your glue dries very faster and have a good contact with the skin. No. So while pulling near ears, make sure pull properly, otherwise you may have a wrinkles. So which is not good. So I'm just checking the glue whether it's dried. Maybe I'm going to use fan. I'm just pulling again, pulling. Hmm. 230. Yeah. I'm taking all the way through the sideburns. Now I'm gluing backside, neck, neck area. Yeah. அங்கே ஒட்டலை வெயிட் பண்ணு. So next process, I will start to cut this excess ball cap again using acetone. While cutting, I make sure pull the ball cap so you can see basically where the ball cap has been glued. So that till there I am going to use acetone and cut the ball cap. So and simultaneously I am going to blend. So you can use cotton buds if you want to make a very detailed work, or you can use a regular cotton pad. Just soak acetone. Make sure your models close eyes. Close your eyes. So I'm
मैम
going to
कुछ
cut the ball
मतलब
cap.
इन्फॉर्मेशन बताना है जो मैं अनाउंस करूँगी स्किनोरा
So
का
this technique basically does two things. One, it basically melts the ball caps and make ball cap almost invisible. You can see on the camera. So that does not has any harsh or sharp edges. So again I'm pulling. I'm just using acetone. Pulling away. Just so if you see the unblended edges, take acetone again. The same way, this side, close your eyes. I'm again pulling the ball cap, make sure. So all you can see, almost invisible edge. So same process. அங்கே இன்னொரு க்ளூ போடுங்க, இன்னொரு திக் லேயர் போடு. So once we finish the application, next the cap is very different than its skin tone. So it has to be, make sure looks like a skin tone. So we are going to use a regular beauty makeup product, which is a derma color. How many of you use derma color body camouflage or derma color? Aicha? Same process. Behind the ear, I'm going to use cotton bud so I can access more precisely. Puticha? Stuck bud? இங்கே போட்டிங்களா சார் போட்டு within 2 minutes we are going to finish the so gluing is almost completed. So next the process of coloring. For color you can use your Dermacolor camouflage or Dermacolor cream. So I'm just using a different method to color. So I'm going to mix the Proside and Dermacolor body camouflage, which is basically used to cover tattoos, hide hyperpigmentation on your body. So not on the face, just the body. So this I'm going to mix with this glue to make it self-setting, long-lasting, and flexible. So I'm just pouring a little bit Proside. Then I'm just mixing couple of colors to match his skin tone. So the color name is D20. And DFD. So make sure you shake the product before application. Don't use your favorite brush to apply the color. So use always sponge or use and throw sponge or disposable sponge. So I'm just checking the consistency. I'm just making more liquid, not a thick paste. Okay, to color, I'm going to use the sponge, which is, you can throw it once you've done the product, because this adhesive is very strong, so you cannot cleanse it or you cannot clean it. So don't use your makeup brushes. Use always disposable or, a cheap sponges. So just break the sponges unevenly. So I'm not using the color on your skin, just on the cap, because it's very difficult to get the glue unless if you have a remover. We are not going to color backside because the time is very constrained, so we just try to cover it half of the ball cap so you can all see the. I'm very careful while going to his skin. Just tearing more smaller pieces so I can stipple it around the corners. Maybe one more thin layer wherever I can see the hair texture, because the ball cap is almost pretty transparent, so if you're not covering completely, so your hair color may pop through the ball cap, which looks odd and obvious on the screen. Just coloring this side. Slightly front down, slightly down in the front. Same process again. Then we're using again fan.
Back side போட்டுவா
வேண்டாம் இவ்வளோ சைடு அந்த சைடு இந்த சைடு எங்க. So I'm just drying the layer, so if I want to layer it again once more, so maybe a little bit more product. wherever still I can see the hair color coming through. Back
Wow.
side, vent sir.
এত শর্ট টাইমে অসম।
Back side, vent.
কত কিছু আমাদের নতুন আমরা শিখতে পারছি। ব্রিলিয়ান্ট।
Just lean forward. Yeah. Once you're happy with the color, you can just use larger fan or, hair dryer to dry it. So if you make any error or mistakes, if the color touches the skin, so you can use a little bit alcohol to cleanse it. Quarter in this side. Quarter. Okay. Next, we are almost happy with the color. So we will powder this. So usually I never powder. Basically, I let the color dries naturally. Then I will use a little bit a regular makeup product. The Kryolan new launch product, which is called Digital Complexion, which is used for photography, 4K media makeup, everything. So this I'll make a transition from his skin to bald cap so it blends with his skin. So the color I'm going to use O16, which is little lighter color. So little bit, not too much. Before this we will powder. For powder I'm using Kryolan translucent powder. No color, TL1, which is almost, white. No pigment. Use your powder puff, not expensive one, because this is a glue which can cause, slow. Front le mattu. Yeah. Just pressing the powder.
Sir, 10
Hmm?
10 minutes.
Yeah, done. Front all. So once this product sets, it really transfer proof and smudge proof. So I'm just powdering. The same process you need to repeat all over your ball cap. So due to less time, I'm going to just show on the front how to blend it more and make it more natural. The excess powder, you can use a sponge. I just store the sponge. I'm just dusting off. You can use still your brush or older powder brushes if you have. So now digital complexion O16. This I'm not going to mix with anything, just a color, a wash of color. If you feel it is too much light, I'll just mix darker color, which is D. Hmm. D. D. No. So digital complexion is also a self-setting product. So you no need to worry about the powdering part. So if you want to still mattify, you can use a powder from the digital complexion range itself, which is called digital complexion finish powder. Yeah. So this still you need to work. There is a lot of work to do. So this is a short demonstration how to apply ball cap and color, which this is the first time I have done this. So this this is the first time. It's the fastest application of ball cap. Otherwise, usually we'll take time and we'll do it. Almost take 1.5 hours or 2 hours more. So still we have little bit work if you still want to continue. So I'm going to end this now. So thank you so much, and
Thank you, sir.
hope you liked and hope you learned something from us.
The big clap স্যারের জন্য এত শর্ট টাইমে এরকম হার্ড ওয়ার্ক এরকম মেকআপ এত শর্ট টাইমে হয় না স্যার। তোমাদের জন্য আমাদের সবাইকে দেখানোর জন্য এত শর্ট টাইমে এরকম একটা হোয়াট আ মেকওভার বিগ ক্ল্যাপ ফর স্যার।
Thank you.
শুনতে পেলাম না স্যার এতটা হার্ড ওয়ার্ক করলো। প্লিজ গাইস, কেমন লাগলো তোমাদের কলকাতা? কাম অন।
Thank you.
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ স্যার। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you.
you, sir.